It's Heat 3 on Season 3 and Mumbai's turn to take on the mighty Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge. Will they dance round the course like Delhi, who managed an incredible 8 finishes, or will they chug round like Chennai, who only got 2? We shall see, Sid.
Yeah, I am your bad boy, Siddharth. Kannan, Mumbai, the land of Marathas, the land of Vada Paus, the land of Sachin Tendulkar, the land of Gateway of India, and yes, the biggest of cities on SDCC Season 3. Remember, it's all about the power. Are you ready, Pat?
I am, Sid.
SDCC 3 starts now!
Season 3 of the Swift Devil Circuit Challenge has seen 2 cities giving it their all. Delhi had 8 finishers in all, with Raghavendra from Payback breaking the record in 3 minutes 58 seconds. On the other side, Chennai saw 2 finishers, with Danfoss and Zoho 1 team qualifying to the finals. Now it's time for Mumbai in the 3rd leg of the Swift Devil Circuit Challenge. Let's get the action going.
Mumbai, the financial commercial entertainment capital to the nation, the home to the stardom of Bollywood. The people full of dreams and desires that strive on to glory will conquer the devil or no. Let's tune in to the registrations and find out.
Hi, this is Pratik, this is Ajay. We represent Kalpataru Limited and we are participating in the SDCC Season 3. Last time we qualified, this time we are taking the Swift for sure.
The city never seems to sleep to dream, yet the Mumbaikas seem to be sparkling with energy and fire at the Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge.
First, let's get the rules of the game straight. Each team will consist of 3 members, of which minimum 1 needs to be a woman. Let's not forget, each team will have a captain who will decide the running order. The total age of the team needs to add up to at least 90 years. Each contestant needs to take on the obstacle course individually in 3 different heats. The Swift Devil Circuit Challenge is now home to 7 physical challenges and 2 mental challenges. Our warriors need to first test their mind with a mental question, after which they go on to the Devil's Steps. Successfully completing this will lead them to slog it out. After that, they make their way through the Devil's Webs and then immediately skip over the pyramids. Then they need to romp with the Devil. It only gets tougher from here, as they need to swing their way across the ring bearer to only reach 1 more mental obstacle. And then comes the 12-foot wall. And guess what? Even our main man Patrick gave it a go and failed miserably. Each contestant will get only 5 minutes to complete all obstacles and a maximum of 3 attempts on the physical challenges and no such attempts on the mental challenges. Each failed attempt and a wrong answer in the mental challenge gets you a 2-minute penalty added on to your final time. Well, the war sirens have been blown and our warriors are all geared up and ready. Let's start the dance with the Devil, as our first contestant is ready to take on the course in the Season 3 of the Swift Devil Circuit Challenge.
Ritika Puruswamy from Sybridge 1, 25 years old, loves basketball, loves football, basically a woman who likes to go with the flow.
My name is Ritika and I'm from Team Sybridge. We've been participating since Season 1. We're looking at continuing the tradition, and that's the reason we're practicing a lot. Watch out for the fast and furious Team Sybridge. We're going to challenge you at every step.
So we're underway with the Mumbai Heat, and it's Ritika to kick things off, getting a good start. The girls seem to be doing much better with the mental challenges than the boys, and it's great. I'm really enjoying this, and it's the ultimate team sport, this. One girl, two boys. They must be over the age combined of 90, so you have to spread the ages out as well. Great to see all shapes and sizes, ages and sexes involved.
Well, Ritika is also an old player. She was there last season as well. So she kind of has a little bit of an idea about what's in store. But like they say, every year, the hurdle becomes tougher and tougher. And most importantly, last year, she realized one thing, that it's very unpredictable out there.
Well, it certainly is, but she's one of the few girls we've seen wearing gloves. That shows, you already mentioned it, Sid, her previous experience is going to stand her in good stead, and she coped with that. For someone like myself of a short stature, she coped with that tricky opening test of the Devil Steps quite well. On to slog it out, and she's got a bit of rhythm. That girl's got soul. She's got some rhythm, Sid.
Yeah, and you know, she reminds me a lot of my father. You'll ask me why, because my father used to love wearing white shoes, and he thought that was the kind of color you should wear for sports.
Very old-fashioned, I like that. Very traditional, none of these ridiculous soccer boots that they wear these days. I agree with you. Soccer boots should be black, trainers should be white. Anyway, we digress. She's flying on the Devil's Web. This is really impressive. This is one of the strongest starts we've seen from a girl across all our 3 heats so far.
All right, but talking about shoes, you are wearing orange shoes with a little bit of polka dots on that. So.
Yes, that's my fashionable slippers. I like to be comfortable in the commentary box, so I bring along a pair of slippers, Sid. And even if my slippers had unicorn horns coming out of them, I couldn't compete in the fashion stakes with you.
You know, a lot of times when I do commentary, a lot of people throw slippers at me, so I kind of collect that, you know.
I won't be throwing anything at you, pal, don't worry. But look at this. This Rakita's doing really well here, and the clock's not too bad. Just over 3 minutes. She's not got the physical stature as some of our other competitors, but she is doing supremely well, and she's been very footsure as well, hasn't she? Hardly any mistakes so far.
I think you're completely in love with her, because I love the way you give her different kinds of names, like Rakita, when it's Ritika. So it's love, I know. You give these pet names to women you love.
I do apologise, Ritika. I might just call
Ritika.
her Ritika. But she's doing really well here now. She's obviously going to have a stand here. Oh, is this one step too far? She's done so well so far, but she's got to the Devil's Romp, and as many before her have found out, you take a big gamble when you stand and jump.
Do you think this can lead to major injuries as well?
It certainly can. We've seen people fall flat on her face. One of our earlier contestants in one of the earlier heats, remember, picked up a very bad rib injury as well as hurting his face, so it's tough. And to tell you what, to get that the second time of asking is really good. She's up against it pressure time-wise, but to even get over the Devil's Romp, it's been a fantastic achievement for all the females thus far. And the way the clock's going, she's going to at least have a time for one attempt at the ring bearer. Surely she can't finish the course in 30 seconds.
But she's close to pushing her limits over here. This is a tough... I was kind of expecting that, unfortunately.
I have got all the respect in the world for Ritika.
You got it right.
Yes, Ritika.
Saibage one will be proud of Ritika. She had a gentle run after she got bumped off.
I think deep down she knew she couldn't do the ring bearer, but we've seen contestants just stall for time, pretend to clean their hands and their shoes, so the whistle goes to keep themselves dry. But she went for it, she got wet, and she's done her team and her city of Mumbai proud.
Swati Agarwal from Infosys just turned 40. She is one woman everyone looks up to because she's got the never say die attitude.
Hi, Swati here. I'm from Team Infosys. I consider myself as a strength for the team because amongst the females, I think I'm very strong. I've worked very hard on my upper body as well. I'm very confident. Other participants can come, have fun there. I'm the one who's getting it.
So Swati underway. You can see from the look in her eyes, she's very calm, collected and concentrated. She gives the appearance of someone that's going to have a real go at this. Taking her time. Not bad though, 4 seconds. Just waiting for confirmation. She got it right. So that's a great start. The mental challenge is correct. She goes on now to the Devil Steps. Oh! She just got a bit overexcited there. Don't panic. She's still got another chance at it, but you can see she was almost too anxious. Lots of the females deciding to take the step and grab as opposed to the skip from one to the other, and that's the tactic she's gone with second time. Very clever. Swati adapting when things didn't go right.
A lot of people were telling me that the hurdle is for youngsters and young people. 40 is not old by any standards, but it clearly proves that anyone of any age, if they got the desire to do it, they can. And a shy kind of put my hands up for this lady to say, wow, Swati, you're beginning your new journey at the age of 40.
40 is certainly fabulous where Swati is concerned, and she's reasonably comfortable on the slog it out part of the course. She's going one step. I mean, that's great technique, you know. Look, she's taken one step on each log. She's got through it very quickly. Now, time, she's okay. 1 minute 25 and counting. She's got 3 of these giant devil's webs to navigate, and then we will see, I think from the visuals in her face, where she is as she gets to some of the trickier obstacles on the course.
She draws inspiration from seeing other people push the envelope. She's been watching people, and she says, when they are doing it, I feel I can do it too. So she gets inspired by others.
I'm sure she was inspired by seasons 1 and 2. She's never oh no!
Whoa!
I think she's hurt, Sid. I'm going to go and check. She's hurt.
My God, that looks very, very serious. She's banging her head. She's screaming in pain. This is truly very, very brutal. Look at that fall. She was going easy. We didn't think she'll fall. And then suddenly, kaboom! That was a nasty twist. Look at that pain. This was the time when she felt 40 and over. She'll be doing the marathons. And this was the year that she was waiting for to compete with people of her age. I feel from my gut instincts that this is going to be really, really a very bad, serious injury.
Was on the devil's web, Swati, weren't you? And your leg got caught coming down, and the net result, what's the diagnosis?
The ligament under the knee plate, patella, that's called ACL. Probably that's got ruptured. It means I'm out of action from 3 months to 6 months.
Your dream, unfortunately, has come to a premature end.
Yeah, and I'm sad about it. I'm so sorry, guys. I have let my team down. I'm feeling terrible about it.
The casualty list received another addition in form of Nidhi's shoulder injury. If Swati's bruise triggered caution, the one suffered by Nidhi aggravated concerns. The 2 setbacks notwithstanding, the show, as they say, went on.
Well, the devil's having his way tonight. 2 victims, and the victims are feeling the pain while the devil's laughing loudly. Is it going to be about winners, or is it going to be about pain? We will find out after this break, because tonight everything is topsy-turvy, but I am going to win tonight. Actually, I am also feeling the pain.
So the ladies done and dusted. Let's see the leaderboard from our Mumbai heat after the first round. Coming in 6th place is IGT1, Symage 2 in 5th, Global Logic there in 4th, Hero Motorcorp there in 3rd, but in possession after round 1 of the top 2 precious automatic qualifying places, Kantar 1 and Symage 1. Welcome back to the Warriors of Mumbai doing their best to conquer. The girls have been and gone. It's time for the big boys to take centre stage now, Sid, in round 2.
Pankaj from Kantar 1, 24 years old, trekking, reading. His excitement could be his undoing, but he really gets inspired by his father's go-getter attitude.
The men of Mumbai taking centre stage, and what a leap to get things off by Pankaj, and he got the mental question right, Sid. Great start for the Kantar 1 man.
But of course, he must be really disturbed, Pankaj, after seeing both those ladies getting very, very brutally injured. It could be playing on his mind, and that might slow down his momentum too.
That's a very great point, you know, Sid. Plenty of people in our crowd will have seen what's happened to those ladies, and they'll be desperate for it not to happen to them. And I wonder if that'll have an impact on the times, with people taking just that little bit extra care as we go past the 30-second mark. And Pankaj, not exactly fluent on slog it out, but getting the job done, and gonna, looks like, get to the other end just over the minute mark. But now the hard work starts.
But he's just 24 years old, and cardio is his thing. He believes, I don't believe in dumbbells and pushing those arms up and down with those, what should I say, couple of kgs dumbbells, right?
Couple of kgs, you got to do more than that, Sid, if you want to grow muscles. But again, it's a good point. You've got to get the balance in your body right, and stamina equally as important as muscle mass when it comes to this course, as we've seen from the finishes from Delhi and Chennai thus far, but he's relatively solid. He's running out of time though. I'm a bit concerned on the time. You need to be around about the 2-minute 30 mark before you get to the pyramid skip to be in pole position, so he's off the pace time-wise.
Well, he's also a big fan of Justin Bieber, who recently performed in Mumbai with a lot of critical acclaim. Actually, not critical acclaim, I'm just being a good boy with a lot of criticism.
Critical unacclaimed.
Unacclaimed. So his favorite song is What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber. Maybe that's playing on his head right now to ease him out.
Well, are you a believer that Pankaj can get through the Devil's Romp? I'm not so sure. He's on the net. Reasonable. He's going to get to the other side. But this man, for me, has got water written all over him. I think we're less than 30 seconds away from seeing Pankaj soaking wet.
Well, he also wanted to shave off his head and become like you. So any tips you want to give him? Because he feels the hair on his head gives him a lot more weight and he kind of feels weighed down by it.
When you get old and grey like me, Siddharth, you'll want to shave your head. Don't worry about that. Now, come on, 60 seconds to go. Pankaj, can he grab those rings, push his limits and conquer the ring bearer on his way to the summit? He's made a decent start. It's a decent start. But
Oh! You cursed him, Paddy. You cursed him.
Well, I still want to see one man. Let's have one man get wet and then finish. That's what I want to see from Mumbai tonight. He didn't really give it a great start, a great initial contact with the rings, but it fell apart very quickly. And his time is up. And that's what we talked about. You need to be at the 2-minute 30 mark by the time you get to the pyramids. Well, we've just seen Saibich 1 lose ground through Amit. Now it's the turn of Saibich 2 and the 31-year-old Rupesh.
Rupesh from Saibich 2, Adventure Sports, dying name. And of course, he believes that his parents have shown him the path of differentiating between the good and the bad. Well, the good thing about the circuit is you get the car. The bad thing about the circuit is it's a tough one.
Well, what a contrast to Amit, who we just saw there smiling his way through it already. Rupesh.
Look, there he goes. He's struggling already.
Yeah, maybe the smiling was the right move. He's having a bit of a fumble. Oh, my goodness gracious. He really is having a struggle, and of course, he got the mental challenge right, which makes this fumble at the first physical obstacle all the more confusing.
Well, his pet name is Rupu. That's what all his sweethearts in his college and locality call him. And since you're a sweetheart type, you can call him Rupu.
Okay, he'll be calling me Patu next, I think. But Rupu, so far, so good. He survived that early wobble, but I wonder if it's knocked his confidence just a little bit. He's looking very fierce. What's the technique like on Slog It Out?
Well, he's a big fan of Dharmendra Dharam Paji. He's the man from Punjab, a legend for your information. He walks, sings and dances like Dharam Paji.
Well, he's certainly walking like him at the moment. He needs to run like him. The singing and dancing can wait till after he's finished his course. He's onto the Devil's Web, taking his time. Again, we can see from that shot there, reasonable upper body strength, maybe carrying a little bit of timber around the midriff, and I wonder if that'll play a part when we get to the real testing obstacles like the ring bearer and the summit a little later on. And we have that ideal time, don't we? The target time to reach the pyramid skip is 2:30. He's way over that, Sid.
Well, I also like his French goatee. You know, we notice all the fashionista aspect of every contender. Look at his French goatee. It's very nicely trimmed. It seems he goes to the parlor to do manicure, pedicure at least 4 or 5 times a week.
And what I love, the great organisers of the Marathi Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge have all given them these bandanas that then turn into headscarves or neckties or things they wear around their wrists. And he's been very creative there. It's the full bandana.
No, but their organisers take it back after the event as well. You know, they don't allow them to keep it. They take it back. And if you want to use it, you have to pay 100 rupees an hour.
That's very, very harsh. On to the Devil's Romp, and he was unconvincing in his technique, but the result was okay. He might have made up a bit of time there. He's approaching rapidly the 3-minute 40 mark, so if he can get down here in 20 seconds, he will get a chance at the ring bearer.
But Rupu also has 4 omelets a day, so egg gives him that kind of protein, that kind of power.
Like Rocky at the start of the Rocky films when he takes the 6 raw eggs. Let's see how many raw eggs Rupu has been eating as he approaches the ring bearer. He picks up those rings.
Look at that goatee, man. Look at it. Perfection.
The goatee is magnificent, but is the goatee waterproof? I think we might be about to find out.
Well, so far... Oh!
Now look at the goatee. Has the goatee stayed in position, Siddharth? I'm not so sure. We'll look at him there, finally accepting the inevitable, only getting as far as the H and the U. With that extra timber, we said that. I mean, I'm one to talk. I couldn't finish it.
Oh, once again, man. You've got to do justice to that goatee. Come on.
We need to ask the cameraman to look at him from the other angle. And there we go again. He's given it a good shot. He got as far as the ring bearer, and the time is decent. Saibish 2 make up time with that of 10 minutes 42 seconds.
Excitement, drama, heartaches. Circuit has it all. Pankaj and Rupesh gave it all, but the circuit proved unrelenting. What does it take to actually crack this course? Watch on for the answer.
Haven't heard much from Shivalik 2 so far tonight, but it's their turn to shine the spotlight on Vishal, their anchor leg runner.
Life by nature is unpredictable. It manifests its uncertainty at every convenient opportunity.
But we would never imagine that this man, who I look up to so much, we all look up to him, he's a cancer survivor himself, and look how he's actually prowling on the hurdles.
He delivered a rude shock to Vishal from Shivalik 2 when he became aware that there was a cancer in his lung gnawing at his existence. But not one to bow down to life-threatening disease to dictate his destiny, he resolved to put up a fight. And such was the power of his will that the disease was compelled to concede defeat.
When did this thing happen to you, sir? How many years back?
It happened in 2011 in February. So it's been 6 years now. And now, every day I fight with myself because I fought with the rare element. And since I fought with the rare element, I was confident, and I am confident enough that I can push my limits and I can fight with anything which comes in my way.
Can any challenge stand a chance against a man of such mettle? Cheer him on as he exhibits his indomitable courage in taking on the devilish course.
Never mind the pride of Mumbai, the pride of India. Anyone that beats cancer has my utmost respect, and having beaten one foe, he's now trying to conquer the Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge.
He is truly inspiring me. This shows no matter what happens in life, if you believe in it and if you've got a heart of gold, a heart of lion, you can do it. Pankaj from Qatar won. Ring bearer was the tough one. Amit Sharad Dhawale thought he could get to the mighty summit, but the ring bearer was his undoing as well. Rupesh from Saibish 2 and Saurav again had one place where they could say, hey, this one I cannot cross, which was the ring bearer. When the ring bearer rings in your ear, you know there is mayhem coming your way. Topsy-turvy! Global Logic 3 at number 6 moved down 2 notches. Hero Motorcorp from 3 moved down to number 4. From number 6 racing to number 5 is IGT1. Saibish 2 were number 5 and now they are number 3. Qatar 1 are at the same position they were after leg 1, which is at number 2. And Saibish 1 are at number 1.
So we're into the home stretch as far as Mumbai is concerned, and still we await our first summit climber. And to be honest, so far, all bar one have failed to navigate the very intimidating ring bearer. It says push your limits. No one's pushed their limits enough so far. More people than I care to remember have ended up deep in these murky, murky waters. Let's get back to the action.
The course continues being grueling, and standing testimony to this is the fact that we have had no finishers from Mumbai so far. The strategy of saving the best for last witnessed Chennai and leg produced finishers in the final round. Has Mumbai adopted a similar ploy? Will it bear fruit for the contestants from the City of Dreams? Spur them on as the city pins hope on their brightest promise at the Herculean circuit, Ajay from Kalapatru.
Well, one of the byproducts of no one from Mumbai officially completing the course yet, and one of the teams trying to break into the top 2, it's Kalpatru, represented by RJ.
Ajay Dharmshi from Kalpataru, 35 years old. And will he get it right? He's thinking hard, he's finding it tough. These mental challenges. How many times I've told these people, study and come.
He thinks he's in a school exam, tapping his fingers on the desk. Well, I don't think we've seen anyone take 12 seconds to have a go at answering the question. And what makes it worse, he got it wrong. So the mental challenge has failed. He now needs to make up some time badly.
Well, also, he likes ghumna phirna, which means I like roaming around. I like going on holidays. I want to know, does he work or does he go out on holidays all the time?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's not steady on his feet on the slog it out. And you can see, again, a gentleman, he's got very big braces on his knees to try and give him some extra support. I think they look like knee braces to me, and he's having a wobble. So again, anyone with any kind of knee problem needing support taking on these obstacles deserves the utmost respect.
Do you think he's injured and his knees are weak? That is why he's wearing those.
Well, it says in his biography he's a regular at the gym, likes his cricket as well. Maybe he's a wicket keeper and just all those years of bending down behind the stumps have affected his knee. But he's captain of his side, a knee injury or not, he's given this a real go. And to his credit, he's made up some time, you know. Will he get to the pyramids at the target time of 2:30? He'll get there well before that.
Well, he looks like a very strong-built man. And maybe when he goes on one of his holidays, which he loves doing, he can take both of us, because neither of us can afford tickets anywhere.
He's bang on schedule here to at least get a go at the ring bearer. And we've seen some magnificent goatees. That's a magnificent moustache.
Well, at least from goatees, we move to moustaches, huh?
He's doing well. Those knees holding out so far. Now, he's got plenty of time in his side here. We're at the 2:40 mark, which is going to give him 2 minutes 20 seconds to try and conquer the ring bearer. What are your thoughts, Sid? Are you with him or against him?
Well, I feel, looking at his upper body, that he's got the strength to hold on to all those obstacles that come and push your limits. But
he's doing well. He's got to the Y and the O and the U. Can he get to the L, the I, the M, the T, the S? What an effort. This is... Oh! Just as it looked like he was about to carry the push your limit sign to its conclusion, he fell in.
I'm running there to meet him.
We've got some fantastic slow motion replays courtesy of our first-class cameraman, and nothing beats seeing a poor Swift Devil Circuit Challenge contestant get wet for the first time on the course. Still got 2 more attempts at this and has time if he can conquer it on this attempt. He's got to the O yet again. Oh, this would be heartbreaking if he doesn't do it on this occasion, and he doesn't. How close can he get? Ajay really throwing everything at this. You see him going for the second time, and you can see just how wet his clothes are, the extra weight he's now carrying. And here we go, with 45 seconds left. Ajay, leave it all in the pool, buddy. If you can't do it, take a dip. He's got to the O yet again. This is the unluckiest failure we've seen across all 3 heats. Poor old Ajay. Close, but not close enough. Siddharth standing by.
Is SDCC tough for you?
Yeah, it's very hard because obstacles are very hard and tough for me.
But let's do one thing. Show them your body, sir. The best physique in SDCC. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Big moment coming up now. The leaders after the second round, Saibij 1, send their anchor runner to the start line. Can Kiran Kumar bring home the top spot for Mumbai?
Hi, I'm Kiran Kumar. I'm part of Saibij Pune team. Okay, so we had audition at Saibij. There were total 400 applicants. Of them, we were the selected one, top 9, sir. So we are basically working on our upper body strength and also running to increase our stamina. My team is strong. We have been working together. We know our strengths and weaknesses, so you better watch out for us.
Kiran Kumar, Jaya Kumar from Saibij 1, 30 years old. He loves trekking, cycling, and most importantly, he loves watching TV. Well, right now he's watching the screen. Will he get it right or wrong? And he's got it wrong!
Not the start Kiran Kumar wanted. Remember, Saibij 1 in possession of that precious top spot going in to the final round. So though he's lost 2 minutes there, he skipped across the Devil Steps very rapidly indeed. So he's on target for a reasonable finish. It would take a catastrophic turn of events now, and indeed some strong finishes in the final couple of runners to stop him from qualifying for the final.
Well, Kiran Kumar, Jaya Kumar, he wants to be called his entire name. When people call him Kiran, he doesn't like it. He believes my name is full. So what is it?
Kiran Kumar
Jaya Kumar.
tries to navigate the devil's web. He looks very strong, and he's another one of those runners. You know, we talk about the different physical attributes of some of the contestants and the entrants today, and he is one of those ones that has the great upper body strength, which is great for the obstacles like this, but sometimes can act as a hindrance when you're carrying that extra body weight across the ring bearer, Sid.
Well, his parents have told him, son, Kiran Kumar, Jay Kumar have a balanced approach to life. So when he wins, he doesn't get excited. When he loses, he doesn't get upset. He sounds more like a very evolved kind of a human being. And he loves reading fashion magazines. And a couple of times he's been caught in his office reading really hot magazines.
What he does in his private life is none of my concern. The pyramid skip is conquered. He's now got to romp with the devil. But the sound of it, what you say about him, Sid, he does like romping with the devil. He was a one-swinger there. He's a one-swinger up and over. Look at this time. It's sensational. He's going to rue. Is he going to rue that wrong mental challenge at the start? Because the time on your screen is 2:06. In reality, it's 4:06. But he's got plenty of time before the penalty to complete the ring bearer, and a very strong start indeed. Now, this is the all-important swing. Can he get the H to the O?
I have a feeling he can. Look at, oh, no, we spoke too soon.
We did. That's one attempt down, but he doesn't appear phased. He's straight back up. We'll have another look as well. He was trying to navigate the H to the O, and as he released the H, he released the O as well. So he goes again, take two on the ring bearer for Kiran Kumar.
He's looking like one of those contenders who can't touch the mighty summit, but sometimes when he predict, it doesn't come true. He's got all the requisites.
So many times today from the Mumbaiites, we've seen them get to the ring bearer looking like they're capable of finishing it, but just falling short, and that second failed attempt from Kiran Kumar means he is now one dip in the water away from his evening ending prematurely, and that will leave his team, Saibij 1, with a very nervy way to see if they reach the final.
In fact, he was going to throw a party as well if he touched the mighty summit. I don't think we'll be a part of that party, man.
Yeah, his energy's gone from his upper body. Third and final attempt is a blowout. Saibij 1, will they make the top two? We've still got a couple of runners to come. Find out if Saibij 1 will make our grand final. Kiran Kumar, Giant Kumar.
Yeah, he has the physique, big structured guy, muscular, did well, but again and again we reach that. They do well, but why does it happen when they push the limits?
Yeah, the ring bearer is the one that catches them out, not for the first time today. We've had a couple of people look really solid, look like they've got the technique, but you can't imagine when you get that LIMITS, when you're reaching at that point, the lactic acid, the muscles are absolutely aching, and you've got to be spot on. And don't forget, Kiran Kumar also had the pressure of knowing his team were leading, and that team now have a nervous wait to see if they can hang on.
While Ajay took 12 minutes 23 seconds, the time taken by
Kiran Kumar
was 11 minutes 30 seconds. But our wait for finishers from Mumbai continued, with our next contestant being an Ironman triathlete, hopes get lifted. Find out on the other side of the short break if Hiren Patel's steely grit and stamina managed to take him on the summit.
Mumbai is not winning the race, and that is a declaration from a Mumbaikar himself, the bad boy Siddharth Kannan.
Yeah, they've got to up their game. It seems a long time ago now when Delhi were taking 8 people to the summit, but still some big runners left. Let's find out what's going to happen as we conclude Heat 3 of Season 3.
Hiren Patel from Infosys. This man participated in the Ironman contest. Is he going to be the Ironman in our circuit as well, or will he be broken down piece by piece because the circuit spares no one?
I myself, Hiren Patel. I am working with Infosys, and in 2016 we got to know about the Swift Devil Circuit Challenge. We have tied up with a local gym called Multifit, in which we are doing different kind of upper body exercise. So we have trained hard for the season, and we are the strongest team on the card, so watch out for us.
Well, big things expected of Hiren Patel, the Ironman in his specs, making sure he can read that mental challenge question. The timer has started. He's going to be quite fast with his reaction. 4 seconds for the reaction, and he gets the question right. Perfect start for Hiren Patel of Emphasis.
But you gotta give it to him. If he's participated in the Iron Man contest, he's been through a grueling session before. For him, this might just be a cakewalk.
We've been talking about Mumbai's struggles throughout the course of this heat, but the buzz around the course all evening has been this man is the one that's Mumbai's best chance to have a finisher. And of course, with the scoreboard being wide open, a big finish from Hiren could rush Emphasis to the top of the charts.
And his slogan is Dam laga ke haisha, kuch to karo haisha is what he says to pump it up.
He's going up and over the Devil's Web. He's on very good time here. And remember, the advantage of getting that mental challenge right. Emphasis getting a lot of free commercial advertising there, and they deserve it the way Hiren's going. No mistakes. He's calm, he's measured, and he clearly looks like a guy that's into his endurance sports here.
But you gotta give it to him, man. Iron Man, hello. That is one of the most renowned fitness competitions across the world. If he's participated in that, completed that, kudos to him.
He certainly looks like he knows his stuff. Just 1:42, and he's well into the pyramid skip and already on to the Devil's Romp. Is he a sitter or a stander? If he's a sitter, I'll be impressed. He's a stander. But when you can latch on to the net like that, what difference if you sit or stand? He's on fire time-wise. I tell you what, I'm so confident, Sid, that he's going to finish. I'm going to go down and wait for him now. And if he doesn't, I've got some running to do.
Don't worry, I'm going to be there to hug you, my friend. Hiren Patel. Push your limits. He is doing it effortlessly. He's got all that it takes. Endurance. His physique is right. He's lean. His stamina is commendable. Is he gonna be the first Mumbaiker to touch the mighty summit? Infosys, his team members, they're all here to back him up. They're screaming for him. They're shouting for him. Before he began, he told me one line saying, I want to beat my own timings, which means but he's still got 2 chances to go. You look at that. Doesn't matter, 2 more chances. He's competing with himself. Come on, Hiren. The Iron Man. Will he go on to O? Will he move on to O? Come on. Hiren, well, I have a feeling that Paddy Boy might just return, coming back to hug me. This man has done it before, made India proud, made his family proud at the Iron Man contest. And I have a feeling this 3rd chance could be the one which makes him move closer to the mighty summit. He has not been able to go beyond the Y. He's doing it now. Easy, boy, easy. Breathe in, breathe out. You've done it before. You are That is a really sad story. Look at that. 3 times he got close, but this time he succumbed.
Enough disappointments. Now it is time for confusion, chaos and drama. No, we won't be spilling the beans here. Find it out yourself.
I cannot believe Mukesh, a guy that's looked like falling over at least half a dozen times, he's on the brink of beating the ring bearer. This is astonishing.
Mukesh from Shivalik, to a young man who's also known for his impatience because he believes he wants to get everything that comes his way.
Now, mental challenge time. He got the first one wrong. Can he get the second one right? He looks puzzled to me. He's going to have a go at it.
Will he again mess it up?
He's taking his time. Goodness gracious.
Whoa, he's got it wrong again.
Oh, that's incredible. So he's still got to go on with 3 attempts at this. That's the first one. Look at Sunandi. You can see her running up to meet him. She can't wait.
Whoa, he's still struggling.
So 2nd one has been and gone. There's Sunanda waiting for him. Come on, you can do it, Mukesh. Come on. The 3rd one. Oh,
3rd time again.
Hard lines, Mukesh. I think that's all she wrote. Sunanda. Well, hold on. What's going on here? He's having another go. That's not in the rule book.
Maybe he's not heard the whistle, the sound. Why is he going for it for the 4th time?
Maybe he just saw Sunanda up there and thought, I'm desperate to meet the Wongster. Well, he's the poor guy. Everyone in the crowd's been told that he's been eliminated. I think he still thinks he's alive with it. This isn't going to count. This is heartbreaking.
He's not even following the rule books. He is clueless.
Oh.
Knock, knock, buddy boy. Well, this is the 4th time. Get the rules straight into your head.
Just when we thought finally Mumbai had a finisher, controversy erupting there over Mukesh's performance. Moving on, Saibich has sent a strong contingent to the Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge with its 3 teams. Sagar taking on the course next. A stupendous performance here would change the complexion of the leaderboard.
सागर बनकर साइबिच 2 like his surname says, वो कहते हैं मैं बनकर रहूंगा चैंपियन मिस्टर बनकर. Sagar Bankar. Look at that face. Intense, calm, but this man can be misleading. I've seen him backstage. He parties hard. He's born to party, and he's a daredevilish kind of a guy.
Well, the stakes couldn't be any higher because the reality is a strong run from Sagar and his Saibich 2 team have got very, very good chance of qualifying, but he needs to be good and he gets off to a great start, saving himself 2 minutes by getting that first mental challenge right. Here is a man with the advantage of going towards the end of the evening, knowing what he's got to do, and it'll be interesting to see if that reflects in his tactics through the course.
Well, he's also running champion, and especially when people owe him money, he runs after them and he gets it. I hope you don't owe him money, man.
I certainly don't, and if I did, I don't want him trying to run after me after he's given his all on the Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge course. A Season 3, Heat 3 comes to a dramatic conclusion. Saibich 2 needing a big run to potentially join Saibich 1 in the grand final. We could have our first corporate clean sweep of the heats this season.
Where he stays in Mumbai, at least 100, 200 meters away, if you just shout his name, everyone takes you on their shoulders to his house. That's the kind of following Bankar Saab has in his locality.
Well, I tell you what, it might get even bigger if he steers Saibich 2 to the final. He's having a bit of a wring of his hands there as if he's in a bit of pain, but he's on decent time, 2 minutes 15 roundabouts when he started the pyramid skip. And it's all down to now whether he can get through to the Devil's Romp. By my reckoning at the moment, doing the maths in my head, if he gets to the ring bearer inside 3 minutes, he's got every chance, even if he fails all 3 attempts, to qualify for the final.
He's also a badminton player, and it seems he wants to challenge Saina Nehwal, and he believes he can beat her. That's the kind of confidence Bankar has.
Well, he didn't seem to have much confidence going into the ring bearer there, and this is where it's crucial. He's got to conquer this ring bearer. It could mean the difference between making the final and not making the final. If he doesn't get past his obstacle, if he doesn't get over the Devil's Romp to the ring bearer, he's got a nervous weight, Siddharth.
Well, Bankar is struggling there. But he is a quiet, subdued guy on camera right now. But I've told you, he's aggressive out there. And he throws the finest of parties in his locality as well. They have all the Marathi Mulgi dance steps which happen. Maybe you and I can gate crash those parties.
You need to start teaching me some of your Indian snazzy dance moves, Siddharth. I'm afraid I've not got twinkle toes like you. But what we have got is Sagar on the brink of qualifying Saibich 2 for the grand final. This is a huge run from the man from Mumbai and Saibich 2.
Yes, Mr. Bankar, push your limits. Do you think he's going to touch the mighty summit? Do you think he's going to prove to the world that I can be quiet in front of the camera?
On the evidence of what we've seen so far from the Mumbaiites, it's doubtful whether he can get past the ring bearer, but by my maths, it doesn't matter. I think this run has qualified Saibich 2 for the final. We'll await official confirmation, but we could be, I think, on the brink of a bit of history in Season 3.
Mr. Bankar has a lot of load on his shoulders.
Well, I'm sure the message hasn't got to him, but regardless of whether he goes in again, Saibich 2, by my maths, are in the final, so he's going to do this for a bit of fun as time expires. We'll await for confirmation, but I think it's the Saibich 1-2, Sid.
Sagar Bankar. Bankar rahega wo hamara hero. This man was a quiet man on camera, but I could feel that aggression somehow seeping through his body language.
Well, it was fascinating. We couldn't quite hear from our commentary position, but you saw his teammates supporting Will on the course, and I'm sure they knew. They were telling him, you get to the ring bearer, as long as you don't lose the 2 minutes at the first mental challenge, we're through to the final. And that's what has happened. Remarkable scenes as Saibich clean sweep the Mumbai Heat. A quite astonishing finish to the Mumbai Heat of Season 3 of the Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge. In 6th place, Shivalik 2 doing their company proud. Hiro Motocorp 1 in 5th, IGT 1 in 4th, And look at that. The first 3 places all filled by Seibage sides. Seibage 3 will have to wait to see if they make a wildcard spot in the grand final, but definitely seeing us in our season finale will be Seibage 2 and Seibage 1. Only 52, about a minute and a half between the top 2. Astonishing stuff.
Apun bola, tu meri Leila. Well, the mighty summit was not a Leila to the Mumbaikars. Not a single person touched the mighty summit. What went wrong? Why were the dynamics like this? It hurts me. I'm weeping.
Siddharth, very upset about Mumbai's poor showing, but it wasn't the night that was short on drama. And of course, the big story, the Seibage clean sweep, 1, 2 and 3. I think that's pretty much unprecedented in the history of this competition. So much to talk about and so much more action to look forward to in Heat 4 next week.
Yeah, this is your bad boy, Siddharth Kanan saying, keep the devil inside you alive.
And don't forget to keep those arms and those legs pumping, and we'll see you next week for more hair-raising, thrilling action on the Maruti Suzuki Swift Devil Circuit Challenge Season 3.